Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about this spinach casserole. Yeah, this spinach casserole is so delicious, very healthy, and it's made with puff pastry or any pastry of your choice can go with it. So let's get to the ingredients of this yummy pie. So guys, these are the ingredients I'm going to be using, so just check the description, okay, for the list of the ingredients. So you can use any puff pastry of your choice. So the first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead to clean the spring onion, take out the parts that I don't want to be using, and I'll go ahead to wash them and slice them. So now I'm slicing the spring onion to my desired taste. Just slice it whichever way you want. So after doing that, I'm going to add some extra virgin of olive oil over the pan. The heat is on. I'm going to allow the oil to heat up a little. Then I'm going to throw in one garlic that I'm using and half chopped onion. So I'm going to saute the onion and garlic until they are cooked, which is going to take me a few minutes. So now the onion have cooked down to the consistency I want. I've washed the spinach already, so I'm going to add the spinach. Actually, I'm not going to be using all the spinach there. I'm just going to I will leave a little bit out. So I'm going to cook this spinach for maximum 3 minutes, guys. So I added salt and I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper as well. This is to give the spinach extra taste when you add it to the egg and the pastry. So I'm just going to stir them, like I'm going to stand there and stir them for 2 minutes or until they are cooked down, but I don't overcook it, okay? So here I'm taking out the garlic. You can leave the garlic, it's optional, okay? So as you can see that the spinach is almost to the consistency I want them to be. So I took them out of the heat. Back to the pastry. This is already made pastry. I'm going to add the pastry. You can add it to your baking pan or any aluminum you want or any casserole you want. So I'm just going to add the pastry into that, and I will set it aside while I move over to the egg. Okay, so now I'm going to crack 6 eggs into a bowl. Yeah, I'm going to be using 6 eggs. You can use more, depends on the quantity you want, depends on how many people that is going to be having it. Okay, so that is it, or you can use less, actually depends on what you want. So I'm going to add a little bit of milk into the egg, black pepper and a little bit of salt. Now I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of grounded parmesan, which is parmesan. If you don't like cheese, you can skip this step. It will come out nice as well. So I'm just going to add them into it, or you can even use any cheese of your choice. So after adding all the ingredients into the bowl, go ahead and use your hand whisker and whisk them until they are well mixed. So now I'm going to add the spring onion that you saw me chop earlier. So I'm going to whisk them all together again. Then I will now add them over to the pastry. And before then, I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg, just a pinch of nutmeg. So So now I'm done mixing them and it's time to add them into the pastry. As you can see, I'm using a fork to make a little bit hole on the pastry. This is optional, you can skip it, but I think this is better. So I'm going to pour in the egg mixture in over the pastry, and I'm going to go ahead now to add the spinach that I cooked earlier. So that is what I'm doing here. So I have extra spinach that I did not cook. I'm going to add them on top. This is optional, it's just me that just wanted to do it this way. So this is the leftover, the spring onions I left behind, so I'm going to add them all up there. And yeah, now my oven is, I preheated my oven at 180 degrees, so I'm going to pump this into the oven and allow them to cook until they brown, just like what you can see here. This tastes so delicious and it's good for party, for occasion, for anything. Just, it's so delicious, guys. You need to give it a try. Thanks for watching. Bye.